Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Wendy Shenarigan here. If you're new, thank you for joining me. And if you're not new, welcome back. We are going to think great things today. So of course, today I am sharing my recipe for homemade banana nut bread. So as you can see, I started off with 3 ripe bananas. It's important that they are ripe. When they're a little bit of brown, and you just put them in a bowl and you mush them together. It does not have to be perfect. I like it with a little bit of lumps. Those lumps are not going to be seen or felt when you eat it, so just mush it up a little bit. And then I'm taking 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar, and then a half of cup of white sugar. I like to mix them both because to me it tastes a little bit better. And then I just mix that up as so with my mixer. Of course, you could do it by hand, but you want to make sure that the butter and everything is at room temperature, and it will be a little bit hard, but it could be done. Afterwards, I put 2 room temperatured eggs, and then about 1 teaspoon, but I put 2 teaspoons of vanilla because I love vanilla. And then I put in there the bananas. So I'm just going to mix that up a little bit. You don't want to mix it a lot, just enough so it's nice and mixed well, because the more you mix it, I feel like the more it gets a little bit loose. And when I was doing my research, they said it's better not to mix it as much because of the fat content that's in the butter and the sugar and all that good stuff. So I'm just following the directions, but I have tweaked this recipe a little bit just to my liking. Now I have equal parts of sugar and flour, so I'm going to have 1.5 cups of flour, and then I have 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I was about to say baking soda, excuse me, but baking powder. And I'm just mixing that up really good in the flour, so that way when we put it in there, it could be mixed well with the other wet ingredients. And I'm telling you, this banana nut bread is going to come out tasting so delicious. Now, a lot of people, they just put a little bit of flour in and then mix it a little bit and mix it. But of course, I'm impatient, so I put all of it in there, and the flour is going to be flour just going to be up in the air as I mix it and things like that. But I didn't mind. I was going to clean the kitchen anyway afterwards. But as you can see, I want you to see the consistency of it after you kind of mix it very well. But again, try not to mix it as much. And oh, look at that subscribe button. So if you are enjoying this video right now, please make sure you're sure you subscribe so you can see more cooking videos. So this is very light and fluffy, very light and fluffy. So you don't want to mix in the nuts and the raisins. I use cranberries or craisins. And you mix that up with a spatula or a wooden spoon. You just fold it right on in there. And instead of walnuts, I actually chopped up some almonds because I prefer almonds. It was really good. Now, you know what your mom and your grandma said. You're supposed to go ahead on and put some butter in that pan and put a little bit of that flour and make sure you mix it up well in the pan so it won't stick. And this is the end result when you put the batter in the loaf pan. I have already preheated my oven for 350 degrees. You put it in there for about 40 to 50 minutes, depending on your oven. Woo! Look at this, you guys. I had so many compliments over this banana nut bread. I mean, it was gone. It was literally gone when I took it over to another place and I had to make another batch. So if you like this video, make sure you thumbs up. I really do appreciate all of your support. Let me know what you do with your banana nut bread. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and enjoy your banana nut bread. Peace.